one thing you don't realize that when somebody posts your house online as your address, I had to literally tell the post office and everybody to stop bringing stuff to my house. Just send stuff to your house. So I literally stopped getting mail to my house.
But then there's some stuff that comes and it's pretty cool.
Anything sent to my house, send right back to the sender.
Hi there, rumor enthusiasts. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to delve into the most juicy details about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. First up, our favorite couple is having a great time in Europe and has their eye on a gorgeous vacation house in Italy. Yes, they intend to continue having these romantic retreats on a regular basis. Speaking of indulgences, Travis has been showing Taylor how to live up to his high standards by surprising her with designer goods from Milan, Valentino, Prada, and Fendi, totaling $75,000. However, it's not all sunshine and daisies. Taylor is finishing up her European tour, and Travis is back at NFL training camp, posing a classic long-distance problem for the couple. Don't worry, though, they are working on some very cute reunion plans, and Taylor might even show up at his games. Kylie Kelce is putting out fires in the meantime, putting an end to those bothersome pregnancy rumors with a fiery TikTok. In the middle of all this drama, she's not expecting anything and isn't afraid to say what's on her mind. Travis Kelce has had so much fan mail that he has had to stop making deliveries. Stay tuned as we dissect this scandalous drama along with much more. This is Taylor and Travis's next step in their romance, and it's as glamorous as it gets. According to the insiders, this power couple is looking for a vacation property in Italy. Yes, they are thinking of making it a permanent residence after their wonderful vacation in the land of romance. Escape, apparently, their brief getaway was so wonderful that they wish to purchase a love nest as a place to go when their schedules become too demanding. The romance doesn't end there while they are in Milan. Travis has been showing Taylor the ultimate spoiler by surprising her with gifts totaling an incredible $75,000. You did indeed hear correctly. According to sources, Travis chose 14 Italian-themed gifts for Taylor, which included purses, shoes, dresses, and accessories from brands like Fendi, Valentino, and Prada. What a magnificent gesture! According to our insider, Travis wanted Taylor's wardrobe to have a true Italian feel because he knows she loves these brands. It's his way of expressing his love for her. How adorable is that? It's evident that Travis's kind gifts and unwavering support are making this year's portion of Taylor's tour something to remember. Therefore, it's safe to say that their relationship is stronger than ever, even though they're busy designing their ideal vacation home and treating themselves to some extremely expensive gifts. I'm not sure what else could be the perfect romantic tale if this one. Thanks to Kelsey's return to NFL training camp, Taylor and Travis are once again dealing with a classic case of long-distance love. Swift is still busy entertaining audiences throughout Europe as Kelce begins his preseason with the Kansas City Chiefs. But fear not, Swifties and football fans, these two lovebirds are getting back together. Insight. Swift's European tour concludes with a final show in London on August 20th. She will then take a long break before her next performance in Miami on October 18th. According to sources, Taylor intends to spend time with Kelce at her Kansas City home during this break. According to reports, she's been busy furnishing his home in anticipation of some straightforward domestic bliss with her NFL beau. August 15th marks the conclusion of the Chiefs' training camp, and the team's preseason games against the Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions will take place shortly after. If Swift's schedule permits, she should definitely attend the Chicago Bears game on August 22nd. Additionally, don't forget about the Chiefs' season opener against the Baltimore Ravens on September 5th. Taylor might be rooting for her man from the stands. Taylor and Travis are maintaining their romance despite being apart with frequent FaceTimes and heartfelt texts. Insiders wax poetic about their intense love while pointing out that despite their hectic schedules, they are both trying to stay in touch. According to reports, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are taking their love worldwide. The Chiefs have a bye weekend. Forces say the Kansas City tight end intends to visit Argentina, so Kelce does have some time in his schedule. After adamantly rejecting the bothersome pregnancy rumors that were circulating about her, Kylie Kelce connected with her fan base. Kylie, who is well known for her honesty and assertiveness, recently posted a TikTok video that has received over 10 million views and counting on the platform. In the video, Kylie dispels the rumors that have been spreading about her. Due to false rumors claiming she is pregnant once more, Kylie claims she has received numerous congratulations and even a worrying direct message DM from an unknown person asking if she had miscarried. I've kept my mouth shut for quite some time now, but my lack of filter is kicking in. We're just going to nip this in the bud, Kylie said without holding back. She made it clear that since the birth of her youngest daughter, Benny, who is now almost a year and a half old, she has not become pregnant. I haven't spoken about this in a while, and now that my filters are working, let me say that I haven't been pregnant since giving birth to Benny, who is almost a year and a half old. Since the middle of the previous football season, I have been the subject of several articles claiming that I am pregnant. I find it offensive when people write such callous things about such a delicate subject. Kylie expressed her anger at the callousness of these rumors, citing her own background in particular. I take becoming pregnant seriously because I experienced a miscarriage prior to having Wyatt. She said that since this is a delicate subject, the parents should be the ones to discuss it when they feel ready. Supporters have gathered around Kylie, commending her for her courage and integrity, as one fan pointed out. I have no idea how you get around the press. I adore how you're speaking up with your platform. Even more, a fan suggested that she launch her own talk show and host it alongside Kylie Kelce. Wyatt, 4, Elliot, 3, and Benny, 1 are Kylie's 3 daughters with her NFL player husband Jason Kelce.
I have kept my mouth shut on this for quite some time now, and my lack of filter is kicking in. I haven't been pregnant since I gave birth to Benny, and she is almost a year and a half old. I have had a number of articles written about me since the middle of last football season stating that I am pregnant. I cannot stand people writing such insensitive articles about.
Kylie stands out in the spotlight because of her fierce advocacy and their family life. Had miscarried prior to Wyatt, we should all agree that this is not a topic that anyone should be the first to report. I had to have a DNA test a few days after I went in for my 13th ultrasound, and the news that there was no heartbeat really set my fire. Thus, I don't think lightly of becoming pregnant or attempting to become pregnant. Let the parents announce their decision when they're ready. Jokes and criticism. After receiving criticism for making light of her husband Jason's assistance during her most recent labor, Kylie Kelce is attempting to correct the record. Fans defended Jason on social media, even taking shots at Kylie, after he mockingly discussed his own work as a labor support person on the podcast New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelce. Kylie responded by addressing the drama on Instagram stories and posting screenshots of the criticism she had received. She pointed out that some remarks, including those from those who appeared to completely miss the joke, did not pass the vibe check. Even that lighthearted teasing by Kylie was inappropriate in light of Jason's high salary, according to one commenter. Kylie clarified that her remarks were intended to be humorous. She said, "Let me clear the air by responding precisely to what he did." She justified her sense of humor by telling him that his task was to simply look at me the entire time. She reminded everyone that humor is important and urged her followers to unwind and enjoy the lighthearted tone of her post. She made the observation, obviously unaffected by the criticism, that quite a few people in the comments did not pass the vibe check. Although Kylie's candor has elicited a range of responses in the past, her ability to handle it with grace and humor just goes to show that she isn't afraid to voice her opinions. If it has to do with her husband's ability to provide labor support or anything else. Because of his prominent relationship with Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce has been receiving an excessive amount of mail at his Kansas City home. He is not happy about this. At his Leawood, Kansas home, Kelce had to stop receiving mail, he disclosed on the most recent episode of the New Heights podcast. His address became public knowledge, which is when the issue arose, as Kelce clarified. In order to counter the deluge of unsolicited mail and packages, he said, "Once someone posts your house online, everybody has your address and starts sending stuff." Kelce made the bold decision to tell the post office to completely cease deliveries. He acknowledged that occasionally there are things worth keeping in spite of the inconvenience. While some of the mail is pretty cool, as his brother Jason pointed out, Travis made it clear that anything unsolicited is quickly returned to the sender. Therefore, if you're considering sending something to Travis Kelce, don't bother. He doesn't accept unsolicited mail at his house. The NFL player, who recently boasted of a new $34.25 million contract, prefers to keep his home a little more private and his mailbox empty. Do you have fantasies of traveling to Europe, much like Taylor and Travis did recently? To live the dream, you don't have to give up those thousands. This is how you can have a similar luxe vacation without going over budget. Start at Lake Como, where you can still enjoy the charm, even if renting an opulent villa may be out of your price range. For about $63, choose a romantic ferry ride and visit scenic locations. For a more exciting experience, reserve a 1 to 2 hour private speedboat tour, which starts at $380. For a taste of opulence without the astronomical cost, book a room at a stylish lakeside hotel like the Grand Hotel Tretto. Instead of spending $21,000 a night on a Hotel Dion suite, visit the hotel's Bar La Ambassadeur. Enjoy a classy cocktail while taking in the refined surroundings. This is a more cost-effective way to get the same luxurious Parisian vibe that Taylor experienced. consider spending slightly more than $100 for a full-day tour of the charming villages to get a taste of Taylor's time in the UK. Should you wish to spend the night, charming inns such as Wild Thyme and Honey provide comfortable and charming lodgings that perfectly capture the essence of Taylor's retreat. Even though you might not win $75,000 worth of designer goods, the Milan Fashion Tour gives you an inside look at Milan's fashion industry. Discover the best Italian labels while indulging in some chic treats. This is a great way to splurge on fashion without going over budget. You can enjoy the romance and glitz of Taylor and Travis's European tour without having to pay a hefty amount of money if you follow these tips. That concludes this video, everyone. Until then, see you later.